Are you ready for the part 2 for the New York Toy Fair news? Let's begin. Hi everyone, this is DCSG 81, and if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. This is where you'll find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you won't miss any of my latest video. Okay, so this is like a continuance from my part 1 of my videos that you can see right here. So for the part 2, I will continue with some Marvel Legends, Hasbro, Mezco, as well as Storm Collectables. Yeah, there are 4 left. So we'll start right now. Okay, first off, we'll start off with Hasbro. That we can see right over here. There is some Ghostbuster, the classic versions that we can see. This is they call it the Ghostbuster Plasma 6-inch series with the Terror Dog as the Build-A-Figure, which is a BAF. Okay, so from what we can see, the first picture is the Peter Webmoon. Okay, looking pretty good right there. Wow. Okay, and also Ray stands, which is also I'm not sure whether they all comes with the same accessory, but so far the accessory looks pretty good. Okay, and of course, how can we miss the Egon? Yep, looking very good there. The likeness is pretty much okay. And then of course we have Winston's, and followed by 2 more of the I kind of forgot the actress name. Okay, so so she's the Gozer. Okay, the Gatekeeper, I believe she's called herself that, the Gatekeeper, as well as the Barrett. Okay, so all these 6 figures will actually build the Terror Dog, but unfortunately I don't have any pictures for the Build-A-Figure. And the next picture, you will see all 6 of them together, so looking pretty good, I would say. Yep, this is of course from Hasbro. Yep. Okay, so now we'll go on with the Marvel Legend, which is a pretty big one. They have lots of announcements. Okay, so we'll start with the first one, which they call it the Avengers Gameverse Wave, with the Abomination as the Build-A-Figure, which is looking pretty good there. You can look at the pictures right now. So there's also a pictures of the box already. So we'll take a look at the box design. The first one we'll see is of course the Captain America. Yep, looking pretty good there. Okay, and the next one, of course, we'll look at the Iron Man. Okay, then right up next, this is the Miss Marvel. Okay, looking pretty good, I must say. And the next one is the Marvel Mac-I. Yeah, Mac. Is it Mac-I? Sorry, Mac-I. Yep. And the next one is what they call the Marvel Leader. Okay, looking pretty good with the big head. Okay, the next one is called the Marvel. Okay, is he French? I'm not sure about this character, Marvel. Okay, the next one is the Marvel's Rage. Okay, looking like a wrestler character. Okay, and followed by, of course, some promo pictures of the figure itself. You can see Captain America. This is Gameverse, I believe, is from the game whereby the uniform is pretty much different. As we can see, the Iron Man looking pretty good, I must say. Yep. Then Miss Marvel kind of remind me of Mr. Fantastic with the long and big hands. Then we have the Mac-I. Okay, and the big head guy, the Marvel Leader. Okay, and then next we'll see the Marvel. Okay, followed by the wrestler Rage. Okay, and this one will be the Abomination, which I think is looking pretty good. I must say, it's looking pretty good. Wow, I just love the expressions, like the open mouth instead of just a very boring one. Okay, so we have another pictures from the Toy Fair. which also you can see the size is looking pretty good. So if you have a Hulk together, then I think they will be a pretty good match together. Okay, right up next we will have the Deadpool wave, whereby we'll look at the blue and yellow Deadpool. Yeah, for this series they didn't mention any BAF, so I'm not sure whether there is any Build-A-Figure or not. Okay, but this Deadpool, not really familiar with this. It looking pretty odd to me. Okay, then we have the Black Tom, okay, as well as the Maverick. There's a Maverick and Sunspot. Okay, Sunspot, and followed by the Warpath. Okay, yep, looking pretty good there for the Warpath, as well as the Strong Guy. This is one that I kind of recognize from the comic, so he's quite a big guy if I'm not wrong. So I'm not sure whether is he the BAF or not. Okay, so if you know any information, feel free to leave me a comments. Okay, for the next one we have the X-Men wave, which the Build-A-Figure is the Sugar Man. He's looking very ugly actually. Okay, so the first one we have is the X-Man. Okay, can look over here, X-Man. Okay, and then we have the Sunfire, looking a little like the Ghost Rider. Yep. Okay, then we have the Marvel's Wild Child, looking here. Okay, and the Weapon X. Okay, this is I kind of like Weapon X, but not in this form. Okay, yeah. Then we have the Dark Beast. Wow, this one looks pretty good actually, looking very evil. Then we have Morph, which kind of tickles me. When I look at him, I just kind of will laugh, especially with the expressions. Okay, and then we of course have the Jean Grey, which looks pretty good. Okay, and you can see the BF basically take the whole space for the box. Yep, very big. And here we can see the BF Sugarman, which is looking very ugly. I'm not going to have this in my collections. Okay, the next one we'll see some of the X-Men Marvel Legends, which I think this one is not a wave. Yeah, they are just bits and pieces, like a single standalone kind. So we have the Old Man Hawkeye, which looking pretty cool there. Yep, with the long hair and the gray beards. Okay, you can see some pictures from the Toy Fair. Okay, looking pretty good. And then we have the Old Man Logan. Okay, this I'm not sure whether this has been released before. I know Masco made a Old Man Logan before, but I'm not sure about the Marvel Legends. But this one is looking very good. We'll see some pictures from the Toy Fair, looking pretty good there. And then next we have Rogue. Wow, this Rogue is looking very good. I'm kind of tempted to get her. So some pictures from the Toy Fair. Wow, okay, looking pretty good. And of course Storm. Yep, how can we miss Storm? Okay, in the Toy Fair, she's looking pretty good as well. Yep, I hope they do give some accessory like the lightning kind of. Yep. And the next one we'll see is Nimrod. I'm not very familiar with this character, so it kind of reminds me of my son's toy, you know. Yeah, you can see some pictures from the Toy Fair. Yep, looking pretty huge though. Wow. Right up next we see some Hydra Troop. I kind of like this box, the packaging looking very premium. Just give me the premium kind of look. But once you look what's inside, it's just another Hydra Troops, which I think we already have quite a number of times. They've been reissued a few times already. Yeah. Okay, right up next we have some standalone Wolverine Hugh Jackman that you can see looking very good, especially with the new packaging. I kind of like it a lot. And wow, when you look at the figure, just he also comes with a bone claw. Wow, this one just look amazing, seriously, my god. And now we can see the other alternate head sculpt, the angry one. Wow, even much better. Damn, this is really good. And some pictures from the conventions, I'm sorry, the Toy Fair, looking pretty good. My goodness. Okay, some close-up pictures of the claws, the bone claws, and also the alternate rage head. Oh, this is good. I think I'm going to get it. I mean, for those of you who can get two, you can actually display them with two different head, two different claws. Okay, right up next we have the Logan's. I call this the Logan with the jacket. It's again looking very cool. Again with two different head. It's looking very good. Just look at some pictures from the toy fair. My goodness, although he doesn't come with any extra claws, but you can see the alternate head with the open mouth. Wow, that just won me over. I think I will definitely get this one together with just now the earlier one. Somehow I kind of find another pictures whereby they actually team up this Wolverine with jacket with Mystique. Yep, so I'm not sure whether is this a 2-pack or not, which I don't mind getting because the Mystique, as you can see, is looking pretty good. Okay, and some pictures from the toy fair and some zoom up pictures of her face, which, wow, I mean, can't really believe this is from Marvel Legends. And the next one we have the two buddies, Magneto and Professor Xavier. This I'm not sure whether it's a 2-pack or not because all the pictures that I found that you can see is together. So there are two heads for both of them. One is the younger version and one is the older version. Okay, so from the pictures you can see they are both looking very good. You can see some pictures right now of the young Xavier and the old one, as well as the Magneto with the young and the older version of him. Okay, we can see some pictures from the conventions looking pretty good. Yep, you can see the younger version, which looks very alike, as well as the additional head of the older version of Xavier, which is, wow, I think this is one of the best head that I've seen so far. Okay, as well as for the Magneto, you can see some pictures of him and the old version of, wow, this just blew me away. Wow, can you imagine this actually is from Marvel Legends? Okay, right up next we have the Deadpool with the Negasonic Teenage Warhead. This is again a 2-pack, I believe so. And we can look at the Deadpool. This is of course the movie version, which is looking pretty good, and the Teenage Warhead is looking quite good as well. Okay, so we see some pictures from the toy fair. Yep, wow, the Deadpool looks pretty good, I must say. Again, it just won me over. Okay, and we can see the Teenage Warhead. Wow, just look at her face. My god, this is another 2-pack that I must get. And right up next we see Cable with Domino. Yep, another 2-pack, which I must say that Marvel Legends is really killing it this year. Just look at the Cable, my god, and some pictures from the toy fair. Wow, okay, the likeness, my god. And for Domino, she's looking pretty good as well, as you can see. Wow, they are really getting a lot better with the head sculpt. Each and every time they improve and improve. So I think Bandai, you should really be worried. Okay, right up next we will see this Red Hawk. I believe most of you have seen it by now. It's the box is very much similar to the latest Venom. Yeah, which you can see my review over here. Okay, looking pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm not really a big fan of it, but to me it looks, yep, pretty good. Okay, if you have a normal Green Hawk, I believe this one you shouldn't miss. Okay, and next we have some of the retro, or we call this the vintage wave of Spider-Man. You can see the Spider-Man looking quite okay. Okay, it comes with an extra head with the slightly smaller for the what do you call the eyes, slightly smaller, like he's focusing or he's getting angry. Okay, you can see some pictures here, and as well as some pictures from the toy fair, which I think is yeah, I think they kind of perfected Spider-Man, and this is of no difference. Yep, looking pretty good. Okay, and then next we have some Peter Parker. Of course, this is the vintage version, so you can see him looking pretty dorky with the big round glasses there. Yep, and this is very interesting because it comes with the head that have the iconic half face for Peter Parker, and the half is the Spider-Man head, which is most of the time when he realized something like the spider sense is tingling, he have that kind of face in the comics. Yeah, so this is another one which actually interests me a lot. You can see some pictures of him and some pictures from the toy fair. Wow. Okay, so you can see after that you can see the head looking very, very nice. It's just like what I expected. Okay, the next one we have Gwen Stacy, which is again looking pretty good, and she also comes with an extra head that can see that is have her hair tied up. I think so. Yep, very, very nice. Okay, so you can see she's having some files, some books, okay, on some accessories and some pictures from the toy fair, looking pretty good, especially with the face expression. I think they pretty much nail her from the comics looks. Okay, and right up next we this is not from the vintage wave, but the look of this War Machine actually looks pretty classic, so I believe they are probably around the same wave. Okay, looking pretty good. Some pictures from the toy fair. Yep, looking quite good. And there's a head there, which I'm not sure whether is it for this War Machine. Okay, because I don't really recognize the face of this head. Okay, maybe you can leave me a comments below and let me know, is this the head that he's supposed to be. And right up next we have the Iron Man 2020 box packaging. You can see that it's looking pretty good. Very, very classic look with the the kind of armor. Okay, some pictures from it looking very standard, and I kind of like the accessory that comes with the base, like he's actually blasting off. Wow, this is pretty good, I must say, but his feet is kind of open too widely. If only they can make the feet looking like straight up, it will actually be more convincing look as he's flying on top. Okay, this one looks like he's standing on top of the flame. And the next one, this one I think I will probably get it because it's the Iron Man Star Boost armor, looking very, very nice. Just look at the box. Oh, this is from the Gamerverse as well. Okay, so it's looking very nice. With you can see the back of the box looking very futuristic kind of armor. It's very, very nice. My god, so it kind of reminds me of the Hot Toys Star Boost that's from Iron Man 3. You can see some picture here. Of course you can't expect the same quality on the Marvel Legends, but I am pretty happy with the Marvel Legends ones. And right up next, this is from the vehicles wave, whereby we see the Punisher with motorcycles. Yep, so we can see some pictures of him holding a bat, looking like there's some injuries on his face. Okay, the next picture you can see him on the bike, which is looking pretty good. And some pictures from the toy fair. Wow, okay, not bad, not bad. And we can take a closer look at the bikes. This is the bike that I want to keep, but I just not really a big fan of Punisher at this moment. I mean, for this version, yeah, I just want a bike. Okay, and we can see some accessory and some extra head, and also some kind of like a Viking kind of helmet, which I don't know why the Punisher wear that in the comic. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so right up next we'll take a look at the Storm collectibles, whereby at the toy fair booth you can already see they are into three categories. One is for the Mortal Kombat, another one is the Injustice, and the last one is for the Golden Axe, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so we'll take a look at the Mortal Kombat first. We'll see some picture of Cyrex, Smoke, and Sector. Well, they are basically the same design, just of different colors and different accessory. So they are just the robots. I think all three of them has been released, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so then we can see some Raiden, which is the blue one, and there's a special edition which is the red one. Okay, and next one we'll see is the Motaro, which is still in prototype because it's not being painted yet. It's the half horse, half human guy, but this guy is huge. Just take a look at, wow, I'm not sure how big the box will be. Just look at his tail. Wow. Okay, so next one we'll look at the Injustice. Okay, we have some pictures here. So with the Batman and Superman together, I'm not sure whether this has been released or open for pre-order. I kind of lost touch with that. Okay, and then we have Ares, which is looking very good with the armor. Wow, it kind of remind me of the Lord of the Ring Sauron, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so he looks a little bit like that. Okay, and then there's another, this, I'm not sure who is this guy. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below who is this guy, because they don't have any naming except they are saying that it's pending for license approval. And then right up next we will see another display for the Injustice. So we'll see the Dark Side, which has already been released. Okay, looking pretty good. And we have Bane, also has been recently being released. I'm still quite tempting to get him, but so far I've not seen any good deals yet. Okay, then we have Lobo, which is another interesting character, but I think I'll probably skip that. Okay, and wow, this is the one that I wanted to have, but I'm still actually considering. It's the Doomsday. Yeah, this is another huge guy. I actually wanted a Doomsday figure to fight with my Superman, but so far I haven't found any that interests me yet. The next one is the Golden Axe. We'll look at the Axe Battler, they call this. I believe this is the main character. Okay, and the Tupac skeletons that you can see on his left and his right. I always been wanting some skeletons figures, which can be fun in photography, but I didn't bet on this one because as you know, Storm Collectables are much larger, so it wouldn't match very well with my SH Figuarts or my Marvel Legends, so I just skip it. Then we'll see the XL, which is looking pretty good. It kind of look like some fighter guys instead of the Golden Axe kind of guy. He looks like some King of Fighters kind of characters. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the Homaru. This is like a samurai. I have totally no idea about this Golden Axe at all, but he's looking pretty cool with the long hair, and like some part of his body look like Ryu from Street Fighter, and then some part of it look like a samurai. Yeah, it's like it all comes together. And right up next is some pictures from the catalogs that they've been giving out, I think, in the toy fair. So we can see there's some King of Fighters, which is they say is coming soon. This is of Iori. Okay, looking pretty good. Okay, and also Blue Mary and Mai Shiranui. I believe Mai is the one that a lot of you guys actually wanted. Okay. And of course, we can't miss the Street Fighter 2, which they are currently been pushing out very aggressively, which now they have Balrog as well as Zangief. Okay, I actually have the Zangief, which is from Street Fighter 5, so I want to see how different it is compared to mine. And next, they seems to have a new series which is called the Darkstalkers. Yep, I don't really know this comic, but I recognize the girl. Is she a vampire or something? Because that's how I remember her, and she actually dressed quite sexy. I think that's why I remember her. So I believe most of you are actually waiting for her to be announced as well. Okay, so for the last category, which is the Mesco. Okay, so this is also one of the interesting one. We'll take a look at some of the very first one, which I think is Captain Marvel. This has been opened up for pre-order quite some times back. Okay, and we have Mr. John Wick from the chapter 2. Yeah, this one I believe a lot of people are waiting for it because he comes with quite abundance of accessory, if I'm not wrong. Okay, looking pretty good there. And of course, Hellboy. This is from the movie version, which I don't really like. I actually like the Ron Perlman version more than this guy. I heard that the movie is a flop actually, so I haven't watched it yet. I will still be watching the movie, but I just don't like the look of it. He's looking very evil to me. Okay, there's another Hellboy which is looking pretty cool with the horns and the flames on top of his head. This is the one that I think I will be very much interested to get, but if I'm not mistaken, have not seen this open up for pre-order. Maybe it's some exclusive or anything. If you know anything about it, let me know in the comments. And the next one, we have the White Magneto. Yep, and he's just, you know, another character. I believe they actually released the original version, but this is maybe some exclusive. And if you notice, he does come with a camel toes. And the next one, we have Iron Fist, which is looking pretty good actually, with all the fabric material is really bring out the best of the characters. And this one I believe many of you is also been waiting for, the Black Bolt and the Lockjaw. I think a lot of you wanted that dog. Yeah, it's quite a huge dog actually. Yeah, so again another very huge packaging coming up. Next we'll have the Ghost Rider, and yep, this one actually attracts me quite a while ago, because when they opened for pre-order, I remember the head of the Ghost Rider looks very good, especially also with the bike. Yeah, I kind of have interest on his bike with all the flames all over it. It's kind of looking very cool. Next is the Thanos, which I think was quite new. They opened up for pre-order just a few weeks back, and somehow when I look at this picture, he just looked like, you know, there's no neck on him. Yeah, so just looking very weird. I hope it's just some angle issue. Yep. And then we have the Spider-Man from Far From Home. This one I think opened up for pre-order for quite some time already. It's looking very good. I was very interested on it, but still I didn't actually pre-order it. And next we have Gambit, which is looking very good. Wow, okay, just look at the overcoat as a fabric. It really brings out the figure's look when you are using some real fabric as the clothing. It's really improving a lot, especially you can see on this Gambit. Wow, it just blew me away. And next we have Harley Quinn, which is also been open for pre-order some time back. Yeah, looking very nice, but not getting it. And next we have the Supreme Knight Batman, which again to me is another Batman, because Mezco has been releasing Batman like there's no tomorrow, you know. It's like all kind of Batmans they are releasing, but this one just looks pretty good because of the body armor. Yeah, looks like very classic and the very angry kind of Batman. But still, I think I have one of the Batman, which is the Sovereign Knight Batman. I think that's enough for me. And next, this is something that also attracts me, which is the Two-Face. Wow, it's looking very good actually, but I feel that the things that is missing is the white hair, as in like the comics, because the other half of his face, which is the burn version, is kind of looking very odd without the white hairs. This is the bald kind, I'm not sure. It just kind of look odd to me. And this one, wow, Mr. Freeze, actually looking very good. I kind of like the way they make the dome, and it's kind of like misty inside, and you can still see his head. Wow, that kind of like, you know, I just feel cold looking at it. Yeah, it's looking very good. This one has not been open for pre-order if I'm not mistaken. And this one, the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. Wow, I've been waiting for this for some time now, but the price is just crazy. And I haven't been seeing any shops that open up the pre-order for with any good pricing. Currently the price is pretty high, so I have not placed my pre-order yet, which I know I'll be regretting it once it's out, but the price is just killing me. And next we have the Popeye as well as the Pluto. This is a 2-pack. Yep, again, I believe this is going to be huge because Pluto is one huge guy and he's very tall as well. So pretty sure this will be a big one. Next we have Morbius, which is looking very scary. Yeah, when I look at his face, I just feel the chill. Yeah, this is the another one of I'm actually anticipating for the movie, because with Jared Leto, I kind of like can't wait to see how he portray him. And next, I think this is also one of the guy that you guys kind of like wanted him, which is the Conan the Barbarian. Yep, looking very cool. This is the classic version, not the Arnold version. Okay, so he's it's kind of a little bit skinny compared to what I wanted him to be. Maybe this is the way how they drew him in the comics, but maybe I'm actually influenced by the Arnold version, whereby he's actually much bigger size. And the next one is what interests me, Predator, the classic Predator, the very first classic Predator that is from the Arnold movie. Wow, I'm definitely getting this guy. He's looking very good.
Ugly motherfucker.
And also comes with it is the Alien. Yep, Alien versus Predator. So the Alien, actually, it wasn't really announced until I saw the pictures from this toy fair. Again, it's looking very good, and it's from the very classic, the first Alien. And the very last one is the Stealth Spider-Man, aka the Night Monkey, which someone captured a very not a very clear pictures, but you can see is from Mexico. So yep, we have the SH Figuarts, we have the Marvel Legends, and we have the upcoming Mayfax, which has just been open for pre-order, which I did, and now there's Mayfax. Okay, so there's 4 different brands making this Night Monkey. Okay, so this is the last of it. All the interesting figures coming out. Just hope that my wallet can sustain it. Of course, I won't pre-order every single one of them, but they are more than enough for me to chew. Yeah. How about you? Did you actually get very interested in some of this, or maybe none of it at all? Yeah, leave me a comments below and let me know which one you really want to get. No matter what, you will just spend on it. Even though you have to sell your kidney, you will just buy it. So I hope you like this simple toy news. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and like always, leave me any comments on anything that you think about the upcoming figures. Which one that you really think that they did it, or something that is coming from your wish list that you would have been wanting it, and finally they actually announced for ordering. Yep, just let me know. I love to read it. Okay, and before you leave, I hope you can check out my playlist, random one that I always put at the end of my video, and of course browse around my channel for more videos which I think might be interesting to you, and I'll see you in this video. Bye.